This river you are looking at right now is so scary that it makes the Amazon River look like paradise. Join us and let's discover the 18 most dangerous rivers in the world. I'm sure you'll be shocked by the last 3. Let's go. Number 18, Brisbane River. It shouldn't come as a surprise that Australia made it onto this list, right? The Brisbane River is not for the faint-hearted. With an estimated population of 3,000 bull sharks, this Australian river has become an aquatic nightmare. These predators are no joke. Adapted to travel in both salt and fresh water, they pose a real danger to anyone who dares to wade in. Bull sharks are known for their extreme aggression. They are responsible for a significant percentage of unprovoked attacks, making the river an extremely dangerous place. Their ability to move between different aquatic environments amplifies the risks to any living being. The river's condition only makes matters worse. Violent currents, storm debris, and flooding create deadly obstacles. The poor water quality has earned the river the ominous nickname of Brown Snake, indicating the level of danger it poses. Number 17, Shanay-Timpishka River. Deep in the heart of the Peruvian Amazon jungle lies a river that defies all logic of survival. The Shanay-Timpishka, also known as La Bamba, literally boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit, a temperature hot enough to cause third-degree burns instantly. The lethality of this river is impressive. Animals that fall into its waters die instantly. For humans, don't even think about getting close. A simple contact can result in serious and potentially fatal injuries. Historically, the river was part of local healing rituals. Number 16, Tinto River. In Spain, the Tinto River presents a reality that is as surreal as it is dangerous. Its deep red and orange color is not a natural phenomenon, but the direct result of decades of intensive mining. The river's acidity level is so extreme that it reaches a pH of 2.3, equivalent to that of lemon juice. This chemical composition makes it impossible for traditional life to exist. Only a few resistant bacteria can survive in this completely hostile environment. Pollution has turned the river into a virtually sterile chemical environment. Heavy metals and chemicals from mining activities have created an ecosystem where no conventional living thing can thrive. Only at the mouth, where the river meets the Bay of Huelva, are its chemical characteristics diluted. For anyone considering swimming, the advice is simple. Forget it. A simple splash could cause severe irritation due to the high acidity. I have a question for you. First, I'd like to tell you that it's possible to keep up with the biggest curiosities of our world every day. But for that, you need to be subscribed to our channel. So, have you subscribed yet? If not, take the opportunity to subscribe now. Now that you've done that, let's go. Number 15, River Nile. Stretching for over 6,000 kilometers, the Nile River is not just a waterway, but a corridor of death. Nile crocodiles, which can grow up to 6 meters long, dominate the waters with impressive ferocity. These ancient reptiles can live up to 100 years and are capable of devouring prey as large as antelopes and zebras. Hippos, often underestimated, are equally dangerous. These giants, weighing up to 1,500 kilograms, are extremely territorial and responsible for hundreds of human deaths annually. Combined with venomous snakes, such as the Egyptian cobra and the black mamba, the Nile becomes an aquatic battlefield where survival is a matter of luck. Number 14. Bubbly Creek. In the industrial heart of Chicago, Bubbly Creek is an environmental nightmare. More than just a river, it is a symbol of extreme pollution. Decades of slaughterhouse waste dumping have turned this waterway into a toxic stew of gases, larvae, and decaying organic matter. Methane bubbles constantly emerge, creating a disgusting surface that hides layers of mud composed of the remains of dead animals. An environment so harmful that practically no life forms can survive in its contaminated waters. Number 13, Congo River. In the heart of Africa, the Congo River rises like an aquatic giant filled with deadly secrets. With a maximum depth of 220 meters, this river is not just a body of water, but a veritable ecosystem of terror. The Goliath tigerfish dominates the depths, a creature that defies the wildest imagination. At 1.3 meters long and weighing an incredible 50 kilograms, this aquatic predator carries 32 razor-sharp teeth, capable of tearing apart any living thing in seconds. But the danger doesn't stop there. Gigantic hippos, weighing up to 1,360 kilograms, move through the waters with relentless aggression. These animals are responsible for countless attacks on boats, capsizing vessels, and taking lives with impressive brutality. The river's undercurrents act as death traps, dragging swimmers and boats into the abyss with no chance of escape. Number 12, St. John's River. In Florida, the St. John's River hides a terrifying secret. Approximately 13,000 alligators inhabit its waters, turning the river into a playground for predators. These reptiles, which can reach 15 feet in length and weigh 1,000 pounds, are masters of ambush. Venomous snakes such as the water moccasin and the diamondback rattlesnake complete the dangerous landscape. Local mosquitoes carry deadly diseases, making every square meter of the river a biological minefield. Number 11. Rio Kali. On the border between India and Nepal, the Kali River is home to a macabre history that defies human comprehension. The gunch catfish, a monstrous creature that can reach 3 meters in length and weigh 150 kilograms, has transformed into a predator with a taste for human flesh. But where does this thirst for blood come from? The origins lie in Hindu funeral rituals. Traditionally, bodies are cremated on the banks of the river, and their ashes are scattered in the water. Over time, it is believed that catfish developed a peculiar sense of smell for human flesh. In the 1990s, a series of attacks shocked the region, with victims being dragged into the depths and drowned by these aquatic monsters. Number 10. The Tarcoles River. In the heart of Costa Rica, the Tarcoles River is one of the most dangerous ecosystems on the planet. Its seemingly calm waters hide an impressive population of American crocodiles that have turned the river into their private domain. Researchers estimate a staggering density of up to 25 crocodiles per square kilometer, making this river a place where survival depends on extreme caution. These gigantic reptiles can reach truly frightening dimensions, reaching up to 6 meters in length and weighing more than 900 kilograms. Their lethal jaws are capable of taking down huge prey with a single precise attack. Every bend in the Tarcoles River hides ancient predators, perfectly adapted to survive and dominate their aquatic territory. Number 9. Rusizi River. In Central Africa, the Rusizi River hides one of the most feared predators, Gustave, the crocodile that has become a legend among the locals. At over 20 feet long and weighing an impressive 2,000 pounds, Gustave is responsible for over 300 documented human attacks. His ability to survive is legendary. Hunters have tried to capture him using traps, firearms, and even dynamite, but the monster remains untouched. The riverbanks are a minefield of dangers. In addition to Gustave, dozens of other crocodiles and hippos transform the waters into extremely hostile territory. The violent currents and underwater obstacles complete the terrifying scenario, making each crossing a veritable game of nature's Russian roulette. Number 8. Adelaide River. In northern Australia, the Adelaide River winds through a wild landscape, hiding a population of saltwater crocodiles that are true killing machines. Known locally as saltis, these reptiles can weigh more than 900 kilograms, posing a constant danger to any living creature that dares to cross its waters. Their patience is legendary. They can remain motionless for days, waiting for the exact moment to attack their prey. Every riverbank hides at least one of these ancient predators, ready to transform any movement into a brutal display of power and hunting efficiency. Number 7. Amazon River. In the heart of South America, the Amazon River is not just a river, but a deadly ecosystem disguised as a waterway. Beneath its dense vegetation and murky waters lies a world of dangers that defy even the wildest imagination. The giant green anaconda dominates this terrifying landscape, a snake capable of growing up to 9 meters long and weighing more than 250 kilograms. These snakes are masters of ambush, capable of striking with lightning speed and overwhelming force. Historical documents report impressive attacks, in which these snakes can devour prey as large as jaguars and even unsuspecting humans. But the danger doesn't stop there. The river is home to a constellation of deadly predators, each more terrifying than the last. Tiny, deadly kangaroo fish represent a unique biological nightmare. Local rumors speak of their ability to penetrate bodily orifices, turning every dive into an aquatic Russian roulette. Piranhas, with their razor-sharp teeth, complete this horror scenario, capable of tearing prey apart in a matter of seconds. Number 6. Mekong River. In Southeast Asia, the Mekong River challenges the limits of survival. The endangered Siamese crocodile still inhabits its waters. Measuring up to 3 meters long, these predators are silent witnesses to decades of conflict and transformation. Freshwater rays, capable of producing lethal venomous stings, complete the catalog of horrors. Violent currents turn every crossing into a battle against nature itself. Number 5. Yangtze River. The Yangtze River, Asia's longest river, carries with it a history of destruction that echoes through the centuries. Stretching for more than 6,300 kilometers, this river is not just a waterway, but a force of nature capable of decimating entire communities. Its floods are legendary, with records of catastrophes that have cost millions of lives. In the devastating flood of 1931, the Yangtze turned into a liquid monster, flooding an area the size of England and Wales. Approximately 3.7 million people lost their lives, leaving unimaginable destruction in its wake. Despite government investment in dams and flood control systems, the river remains a constant threat. Number 4. Orinoco River. In Venezuela, the Orinoco River rises like a corridor of aquatic nightmares. Stretching for more than 2,100 kilometers, this river is a battlefield where every creature fights for survival. The Orinoco crocodile, a giant of up to 6 meters, dominates the waters with impressive ferocity. But the real terror lies in the vampire fish, a creature with sharp fangs capable of piercing any prey. Electric eels complete this horror scenario, capable of discharging up to 860 volts, enough energy to stun or instantly kill any living being. Number 3. Zambezi River. In southern Africa, the Zambezi River is home to a population of hippos, considered the most dangerous animals on the continent. These giants, weighing up to 3 tons, are responsible for more human deaths than any other large African mammal, making the river a constant danger zone. Experts in African fauna document that hippos are incredibly aggressive, capable of tearing boats in half and attacking without any prior provocation. Their jaws can generate a bite pressure of approximately 8,100 newtons, enough to tear a crocodile in half. Number 2. Yenisei River. Siberia has always been known for its extreme environments, but the Yenisei River poses a danger beyond its challenging climate. Its proximity to the mining and chemical combine, MCC, built in 1950, has turned its waters into a radioactive nightmare. Originally used as a cooling system for nuclear reactors, the river carries a legacy of radioactive contamination. Even though the reactors have been deactivated for years, radioactive particles are still present, creating a scenario of permanent environmental risk. Radiation levels are alarming. In many areas, measurements exceed the limits considered safe hundreds of times. Local communities that depend on the river for fishing and agriculture face significant risks of contamination. The local population lives in constant exposure. Fishermen who depend on the river for their livelihood and cattle ranchers who use its banks are permanently vulnerable to radioactive contamination. Number 1. Vishwamitri River. In the Indian city of Vadodara, in Gujarat, the Vishwamitri River offers a surreal scene of coexistence between humans and predators. More than 1,000 crocodiles inhabit this river that runs directly through a metropolis with 2 million inhabitants. The danger increases during frequent floods. At these times, crocodiles are forced to leave the river and invade the city, turning the streets into zones of imminent risk. In August 2024, hundreds of these reptiles were recorded occupying urban spaces, some even getting stuck on rooftops. Floods serve as a forced dispersal mechanism for these predators. When the waters overflow, the crocodiles have no alternative but to seek new territories, often invading residential and commercial areas of Vadodara. Complex rescues are required to deal with these situations. Specialized disaster response teams need to work to capture and relocate the crocodiles while minimizing risks to the local population. And since we're talking about rivers, I'm going to recommend this video here, where I'll show you scary discoveries made in rivers. Take advantage and click now, because I know you'll be very surprised. Well, that's it, and until next time, Curious One.